Hey, what's going on, guys? Mindicu7B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 147 today for the 2007 preseason, as well as the Budweiser Shootout that we always do. Um, yeah, kind of a sad day, really. You'll see the car is all black. Of course, the background doesn't want to show for it, but this is our curtain call in terms of our being a team owner and a driver at the same time. We've signed a deal for the upcoming 2007 deal. I've been keeping that around the corner. You'll see during the interview section is going to come up pretty soon. Of course, just it's a bit of a sad day, really. But today, we're going to start off with, of course, just looking at the season recap, of course, from last season. These are all spoilers from the last season anyway. We won the championship by a very significant margin over Tony Stewart. 19 wins, 29 top 5s, and 30 top 10s. I mean, that's insane. Probably one of the most insane seasons of all time, period. We've beaten Tony Stewart, who had 3 wins, 18 top 5s, and 30 top 10s. We actually tied on top 10s, actually. 4 wins, 21 top 5s, and 30 top 10s for Junior. Gordon actually is slacking. He only got 1 win, 20 top 5s, and 27 top 10s. Jesus Christ. I still thought Jimmy was the better Hendrick driver in some way, but unfortunately, he's still yet to win a race in this entire playthrough. Looking through all this, last episode, for those who didn't remember seeing it, this man right here won Homestead. Jeff Green is a NASCAR Winston Cup Series winner from Homestead last season. I don't even know how, but he got his first career win just like that in that one race, man. I hope things go well for him. We have a lot of problems with drivers or whatnot anyway. Rookie of the Year, if you were cheering for Brian Vickers, you guessed correctly because he was our Rookie of the Year contender and winner by over 400 points over Scott Wimmer. Scott Wimmer was a bit of a disappointment in terms of like the Rookie of the Year standings. Like Ray Vickers finished second, by the way, at Homestead. That's definitely sealed the deal right then and there because of what happened there. We had the most polls, 10 polls, 6 for Jeff Gordon, 5 for Junior. Yeah, Sadler gets 1. Some of the fantasy drivers gets 1. Kenny Wallace gets 1 like usual. Unfortunately, we did get Pontiac. We did get the manufacturer championship for Pontiac. Awesome. Thank God, man. And this speaks for itself how well of a dominant season we've had. Whoops. So, usually a lot of people lead laps. Let's see here. Only 25 drivers led a lap? What the heck? Are you sure? Could have been more, I thought. But anyway, we look at this shop one last time. And now, we close the doors for good. And we'll cut to 2007, where we will meet with the press to see what team we'll be driving for in 2007.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in the Media Center during the off-season for a special report on last season's champion, Nick Gunther. Nick, thanks for joining me.
Of course, it's nice to be back here in the media center once again, and this time we got some positive news at that.
Now, you've had probably one of the best seasons in NASCAR, period, and probably the best modern era season of NASCAR last year. Just shy of 20 wins. 2 of those races, you lapped the entire field. Something that hasn't been done since 1994, but you ended up doing it twice.
Yeah, I mean, it's safe to say that we definitely brought it to them this past season. I could not imagine having this much success and have this much raw pace and strategy, being my last season as a co-owner driver, all that being mostly underfunded this past season as well. I mean, just got to thank Michael Waltrip for helping us out with the funding, of course, when no one else was able to step it up for us.
Obviously going on the free agent market, if you will, but with that performance, no question people consider you as a favorite to win it all again. Now, and people are, wondering if you've secured a ride. We understand you've done so.
I was flattered when we had our season last season. So definitely for sure. Hopefully Lightning can strike twice with the team I'm with.
So I didn't mention this, but we're gonna introduce now. You've got a gentleman right beside you to your right, and I think now would be the best time to reveal the 2007 plans that involve both you and him.
Yeah. Yeah, should we announce it now? Yes, we can. Okay. I have officially signed for a 1-year deal with Robert Yates Racing, replacing and retiring Dale Jarrett. Robert gave me the call one night saying how Dale was satisfied with how his career went, and he was getting to spend more of his time with his family, during this off season anyway. And UPS was fully funded for the whole season. Um, I've also gotten calls from Chip Ganassi, Leonard Wood, Ray Evernham, and Michael Waltrip. They all gave me a call, but at that point, I feel like the best opportunity was for me to race for a team that already had the fully funded car for the season, and right out of the gate, I can get right back up to speed very quickly. Although I might not be as I was last year's in terms of like getting the near 20 wins I've had, regardless of what team I chose, really. But when being accustomed to a new team, you're going to need some time to adapt to all the changes.
Now, did you find it ironic how you and Dale Jarrett used to butt heads quite often over a season ago, and now the two of you have been friends for the last few years, as of last year? It's like the two of you have made your peace. The fans that seemed to really enjoy that dynamic, and now you end up replacing him as he retires.
Yeah, I have to laugh at that a little bit there. I mean, Dale did some persuasion for Robert on putting me in that 88 car for this season with UPS, and we definitely made up, especially during the off season. We both had a chat. I mean, we had no idea that he was retiring until one night. There were only rumors of him just retiring. I mean, I've learned to never believe any of those rumors until you like actually see it happen. We both talked it out. We said our pieces. He says like, I hope you get that 88 card in a championship, kid. You've grown so much over this past season. I mean, that made me feel so good. And what was my heated rival is just now a friend.
And now, with heading into Robert Yates Racing, let's talk about your new teammate, Elliott Sadler. Do you think that maybe your skills can help the both of you score wins this upcoming season?
Robert has really high expectations, and he would like to have both cars up front this season and win races. The 38 car was once the flagship 28, with the likes of Ricky Rudd being there. Davey Allison was in that car. We have Ernie Irvin. I mean, Sadler has not been, I hate to say it, but I really would hope for Sadler to do a little bit better. I mean, I think we can help him out. I feel like he's just lost his confidence a little bit as like a racing driver. So it'd be important for us and for the team to get both cars in fighting form, and I'm always willing to help a helping hand.
Well, with the season that you had last year, Nick, we're all going to be keeping our eyes glued on that number 88 UPS Ford during the beginning of this season. Best of luck with your new team. Congratulations on finding a home for this upcoming season, and looking forward to seeing if you can have such a dominating season this year as you did last.
We can only hope so there. Thank you for your time. So you saw correctly. We take over Dale Jarrett's ride, our old rival, now friend. We now take over the number 88 UPS Ford. Just like that. From old rivals to now basically get partners in a way, believe it or not. I never thought it'd see today. I would see myself driving the number 88 Ford here for Robert Yates Racing. I didn't think for the life of day for me. And for once, we don't even have to design our own paint scheme. We can just choose one of these things. We got the early season. We're probably going to run that for the majority of the season. Also, the 2002 car. Always have a special place for 2002 paint schemes like this one and this one. We got the Muppets as well. And lastly, we got this badass flame. I always love the badass flame paint scheme. I hate the driver who ran a throwback for that. I think that was Hocevar that ran it back earlier this season for the trucks. I hate that guy, but can't question his taste on the pace scheme whatsoever. We're probably not going to run that. We're probably going to run like the early season or whatnot. Oh no, we could just run the test car. I forgot we could actually run the test car. We really wanted to for this upcoming season anyway. But yeah, exactly what we're in store for us today. We're going to be running the UPS car this season. It's going to be absolutely insane. to drive for Robert Yates and whatnot. I'm just so thankful for those guys to give me the opportunity this season. So, what are the sponsorship requirements actually? What are you're asking? So we need to finish in 5th place, qualify in 5th place, and finish ahead of Tony Stewart. I think that's reasonable because, well, when you get the 90s prestige, like the sponsor switch prestige, like requirements are a little nuts. Like you would need to win and qualify on pole each race, and like you'll get a crap ton of money, but it's a bit of a high risk. Anyway, you basically have to win all 36 races if you want to get all the max money. Like, that's just not right, man. Exactly not. Of course, we've had MBNA for a full season. We've had Napa for a pretty long time. I can't thank them enough. I can't thank Michael Waltrip enough for actually, bringing back Napa on board with us during that whole shebang there. Can't thank CarQuest for our first win. The Maxwell car, so many different memories with that paint scheme. Craftsman, who's been there for the very, very beginning. Unfortunately, they kind of left out jump ship. And some of the other fellows that were just there, I guess. Sure, why not? But we'll be needing to sign some new people, though, actually. But before we do that, before we sign the new people, I'm going to go show you what's in store for who actually else retired as well. Yeah, you'll notice the old paint schemes back there. This is what happens when you use save states to get the retirements that you want on this emulator, because power of emulation, baby. You can kind of create the own stories you want in any way, shape, or possible. But in terms of like who's retiring, of course, obviously Dale Jarrett is the one that retired. We're taking over his ride. Sterling Marlin also retires as well, and he's replaced by Tina Gordon. I'm not sure who Tina Gordon is. I'm pretty sure she was. I guess he or she wasn't Raceford at one point, but Marlin, man. Oh, whoops. This man has tried to win a race in this entire playthrough. Just ends up coming up short most of the time. Like, he's finished 2nd, 3rd, 3rd, 3rd. He almost won earlier, like, this season. I forget where at, but he's been kind of mid. Like, he always finishes 14th or 12th in the standings. It's kind of mid. Like, that's not great, actually. But that's just where he ends up, I'm afraid. I mean, 2 top 5s or whatever, and gets, like, top 10s, like, almost half the weeks anyway. So, I guess that's nice. Ricky Rudd decides to call it a career as well. Of course, he hasn't won in over 2 seasons, but he did win in a couple times in both 03 and 04, so I guess there's some stuff there for him. So he actually had a horrible top 2005. He only had 16 top 10s as well as 3 top 5s. I mean, Ricky Rudd got 10 top 5s and 21 top 10s. Best finish of 5th last year. 2 years ago. What the heck, man? And there's our old rival, now friend, Dale Jarrett, who finished off his career with 2 more wins, 41 in total, 639 starts, with 10 top 5s and 22 top 10s. Not as impressive as his championship season back in 2004, where he had 18 top 5s and 28 top 10s. His other championship in 99, he also had 4 wins, 24 top 5s, 29 top 10s. Holy shit. Like, that average finish, though, that's absolutely insane for 1999 standards. Like, that was the year after Jeff Gordon's amazing domination 98 as well. So, definitely nice to see. So, also, Ricky Rudd is being replaced by the legend himself, Ron Hornaday Jr. So, it's going to be an epic fight between these two guys here for the Rookie of the Year anyway. We got the Truck Series legend himself, and then some guy anyway. I'm sure he'll be fine. But anyway, we're going to get ready for our season, though, for us. And now we just go back to the garage where we prepare our 2007 campaign. Boom shakalaka. Emulation's great, isn't it? So, now we go prepare ourselves. We got to get ourselves a brand new crew. Some of us are actually going to be staying with us here. I think it was Haynes that was our front tire changer before, so we're going to bring him back. That massive speed, the 100 speed. I don't remember who else was on there. Was on us. I know our crew chief Sheldon Wynn gets to stay on the team, so I gotta re-sign him, of course. Bring all the speed. We want the fastest pit crew possible. I mean, come on, 98, 99. That's beautiful. Oh, we got Hirsch. Oh, his skill rating's 88, but it's lightning quick. Of course, we gotta go sign him. Of course, we do. We got R. Balfour with the 100 speed as well. We gotta sign him, of course. Catch cam man. It's always a catch cam man that seems to be lacking a little bit, but we'll sign him as well. We got to bring back our man Sheldon Wynn. A pay raise up to $43,000. I'm glad I'm taking him with me because he's gonna help bring this Robert Yates Racing Team back to former glory. So welcome back, Sheldon Wynn. Welcome back, sir. Engine Builder, I think you get to stay on the team as well. I'm not so sure. I think it's Vong. I think it was him anyway. It's been a long time. I didn't really look at the the names of some of the people. Oh wow, 97, 99. Absolutely. Welcome aboard, Tire Wear 9019 as well. Of course you want that. And we're gonna give G Bus. Okay, I'm sure it'll give the name at some point. But welcome to the team. Welcome to the team of Robert Yates Racing. As far as the garage is concerned, though, we really don't have anything to work with. Of course, the Bud Shootout's always something. I'm sorry for the extremely long intro, but you knew this preseason video was coming for our one final season of the career mode. It's gonna be good. I mean, we got a whole lot to work with here, and also as well, this is also the season where I can't use any custom setups, so I gotta go switch back to default as well. But enough about that. We're gonna go throw in our best stuff here at Daytona. Of course, you gotta throw everything you got, especially at this type of track as well. With an 81 car rating, let's see how we do in the Bud Shootout. But of course, before we go towards our race tonight, back to the default setup we go. And now we will begin our race where we will start in P8 here at the Bud Shootout. Let's see if we can get ourselves a win. It's either that or we get ourselves Elliott Sadler in the Bud Shootout when they boost his confidence. Let's see if we can get ourselves a 1-2 finish.
MRN is live in Daytona Beach, Florida for today's NASCAR Winston Cup action in the pole shootout. Would you look at this field? It's going to be hard to pick a winner in this one.
Yeah, this is always a great race. Each driver has earned their spot by being a pole winner, which means we're in for some fast action. And what better place to be than right here at Daytona?
The 88 car is making both new friends and new enemies for the next race.
He has no problem showing who he likes and who he doesn't out there on the track. But if he doesn't want any problems, he'd be wise to make more friends than rivals on race day.
Mark Martin had an amazing streak of 12 consecutive years in the top 10 in points, snapped in 2001.
Mark Martin has been a model of consistency since he hooked up with Roush Racing. He qualifies well, he finishes well, and everyone out there on the racetrack respects his skill behind the wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Of course, yeah, in the pole shootout, we gotta make sure we get ourselves a 2-tire stop. But I think we're only gonna do 4, of course, for each race. I mean, the goal is to try to survive 6 laps, but you know that's kind of impossible.
Well, let's see how they'll line up for the start.
Who knows?
In the front row,
We got the Roush duo up front. Michael Waltrip's, I think, somewhere in like 5th or 6th anyway. He's actually right in front of us. We got 17 laps here at Daytona, and underway we go. And I forgot to turn it. I forgot they actually changed it back to automatic as well. So this is actually the first race in a long bit where I actually drive with automatic transmission. That is not great for me, actually. I usually prefer to drive with manual transmission, so I gotta keep that in mind. It doesn't affect your like setup quality anyway. I just prefer driving a manual transmission anyway. I prefer when I control when I shoot, when I shift the gears or whatnot. We got our new teammate for the season right in front of us. We gotta start, getting ourselves acquainted with each other here. You know what I mean? I mean, Robert Yates Racing has very, very high expectations for the both of us this season. And we gotta get. Now the big problem is we got Michael Waltrip, who's like the best super speedway driver in the entirety of the game, like out in front, like nearly along with Mark Martin. The plan is to get the two of us to start winning races. And I don't know how fast Elliott Sadler is. I'm afraid I'm not so sure. And having myself in front of him isn't exactly always like the easiest thing to do in the world either. Because the AI will always try to get around you rather than work with you. And some AI just have different speeds than one another. I mean, I know Waltrip is going to probably always like a 192, 193 type of guy. Sadler appears to be a 190, 191 type of guy. That's what I'm seeing there anyway. Yeah, this already feels different, though, from what I would normally drive. Because
I think he's starting to warm
Usually it's a lot tighter than what I normally drive because I have max tire pressures and all that. Yeah, this feels weird driving with this setup anyway. It's going to be very hard to adjust for like the races ahead. All right, so we're all sitting in 5th and 6th at the moment. I mean, this race is not like for me to like try to win anyway. I don't plan on winning this race anyway. It's just only like $200,000. I mean, it does help, especially since we have no money now in this career mode anyway. But we'll be getting ourselves our sponsorship stuff and all that getting ready to go for us. We get right back up to Elliott Sadler anyway. Sadler's having a hard time getting around these guys. I mean, I don't know what else to tell him really, except drive faster or whatnot. There he goes. He's going to go around Johnson for 4th. We're going to try to do the same to get ourselves 5th here. Break the share draft for like a second just to register to plus 76. All right, there we go. We're getting some speed going now. I think. Yeah, we're only. It's a shame I really can't bump draft anybody in this game because the game will kind of just like force you back a little bit no matter what you do. You'll see it from time to time where I just slow up. Like this will be a prime example coming up or not because he's going to go up there. We're going to wait for him to come back down. We're going to rub Jeff Burton a little bit. We're going to get Elliott Sadler back down the line. There we go. I mean, we'll try to pit when he does, but if he's not going to come down or whatnot, if he's going to come down early, that's on him. Hopefully we'll get him down on lap 6. I mean, we're going to try to pass Michael Waltrip here. Unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen anyway. And we brought Sadler up to 100 just like that because he's our brand new teammate. So we're going for it. We're doing the 6-lap strategy, and so far it's paying off. We have to come down this time though. We always have to worry about the fuel always running out. We have to take 4 tires though for both stops, which is not ideal for us. Anyway, I don't think anyway. I'm not so sure, but I know like the Daytona 500 and all that. We can't take like 2-tire cheese strats anymore. Yeah, Waltrip and Martin are pulling away. We're almost out of gas. We're gonna just barely make it to the gas station once again. Hopefully, Sadler doesn't run out like I will be here in just a second. And we're out just like that. And Sadler is staying out. He's not even going to make it. What is he doing? Meanwhile, for us, we're on our pit lane. 15.341. It's the same thing. What the heck? No adjustments. We're not allowed to make any adjustments. Just like as I said. We have to do 4 we have to do 4 in fuel each time. Oh, it's so weird seeing a different pit crew for me. Like the little pit colors and whatnot. I'm not used to seeing them have like the logos on there now. I'm not used to it. Very fast stop though. Very nice to see there. As we're out in the way on the pit road. The only problem with me now is I'm not gonna have any draft essentially. And they're out of gas up there. They're out of gas. I can see how slow they are. Sadler, why would you do this to yourself? What are you doing, Sadler? Yeah, they're out. Thankfully, they're all in the very bottom, though. Let's see, who's out? The 123, Stewart, and our teammate.
He's not racing you as hard as he could.
Here comes the caution, boys. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. There it is. There it is. Who done did it? Who hit who? Oh, horrible crash for Tony Stewart. Oh, man. Oh, what the aftermath. Oh, creamed. Kenseth is dead. More people are dead. Now will be a good time to come back down pit road, believe it or not. Hopefully, this will be our final stop.
One car now gets pit road and begins the long journey down the end. The crew's up on the wall.
Oh, there's a lot of people that came on in. We'll take 4. Screw it. We'll take 4. Get Sadler back up in front of us. We'll push him up there. Who cares? We're probably going to need one more stop anyway, but at least we won't have to take as much fuel. You know what I mean? Probably. right, back out we go. We were miles ahead of Sadler there. It looks like. Yeah, he's gonna be right behind us. So we're gonna try to push him up there. All right, Sadler looks like he's unscathed. That's good. That's good news to see. I don't think the stupidness is done yet, though. Yeah, I hear some flapping. I think we're gonna be having a debris caution pretty soon because the AI will never ever repair their damage, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't think we're done with the stupidness yet.
38 car, down low.
Well, I was gonna let Sadler go by, but he's getting held up.
Number 38
Being held up here. Some people still being held up.
38 car is still there.
Well, we're not clear apparently.
Number 38 is still
Like
there.
I said, we're not done with the stupidness yet. I don't think.
Still beside you.
Come on, Sadler. I know you can do it.
Hold your line.
I believe in
Still
you.
there. Be patient.
Oh, like I said, we're not done yet. That's debris caution. So you know what? Oh, Sadler's slowing down quite a bit. I think he has a lot of damage. I didn't get it quite. Oh, there's some debris. There's more debris there.
53, 19.
Wow, you're fast.
All right, so Sadler does look like he has some
Your
damage.
leader is 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like Sadler has some damage. I need a different angle about that. If he has damage, then I don't know what to tell you. They're not going to be good angles here. There's damage on the front, but what about the back? Oh, he's fine on the back. All right, coming down the pit for fuel. Everyone else should be doing the same thing. And they're not. Wow. Okay. Go on with your bad selves. We're going to get all the fuel. All of the fuel. Let the ball run out of gas and we win the race. That'd be pretty funny. Apparently we had a little bit of damage ourselves on the hood there. Gassing only. Nowhere but up from here, right? With about 3 laps to go in the race, who knows? Maybe the fuel will all run out for everybody like they always do. This race is stupid. I don't know why this race is so dumb when it comes to like the fuel. It's like this at Talladega as well, but it's like, but at least for this race anyway, for some stupid reason, they just all run out of gas for seemingly no reason. The fuel drop rate is like ridiculous. I don't think we're gonna be able to get up there in time with Elliott Sadler, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Maybe for the Daytona 500. Oh, he's still pinching me down there. What the heck? I mean, I get it. You want help too. I want to help you as well, buddy. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait till the Daytona 500. We'll work together then. I promise. Yep, there's the 123 coming on in. There's Stewart coming in. I mean, we can try to get Stewart. We can try to get Sadler up. We can try to pull him. But don't expect anything else. You know what I mean? I wish the teammates would actually give you like the same performance as like your car in terms of like what you bring to the table. That way they could get the same speed boost as well. I thought that would be a nice little touch. Up there they go. They're all starting to run out of gas up there. Sadler, watch out. Oh my gosh.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you.
Oh man, just like I said. They're all fading back there. I hope Sadler's getting up there. Watch me win this race because of how stupid this race is going to be. All right, so who's that leading? Is that Harvick up there? No, it's Waltrip up there. Jeff Burton's in third. All right, Waltrip, are you going to run out of gas or not? Oh, man. Are you going to run out of gas? That's the big question. All right. Run out of gas, buddy. You know you want to.
48, 17.
You're gonna run out, Waltrip. Come on. I'm halfway on gas. I don't know about you. Up, you're out. You're out. You're. Oh God, he's trying to take a kamikaze at me. You're out. This is so stupid. This game is dumb. But we all love it. We all love it, but this game is dumb. They're all out of gas, I bet. I think they're all out of gas. Do we count this as an ode to joy? We didn't do it last season, but we win the pole shootout. Last season was Brian Newman. Now, this season it's us. And there's Sadler, so dang. So just like that, we win the Daytona. Oh, wow. Can't say Daytona 500. We win the Bud Shootout for our brand new team here at Robert Yates Racing. It's hard to do the Daytona sweep. I think that's going to be on our to-do list, where we win the Bud Shootout, our dual race, and the 500 in the same weekend. That's going to be hard to do, but we already did step number 1 already, though, so that's good news.
Not very many caution laps in this one.
Well, I'd say the fans would probably have liked to seen more excitement. I'm sure the drivers, on the other hand, were happy about the low number of caution flags.
The UPS Ford didn't see much in his rearview mirror on that last lap. He just cruised around to victory.
He worked hard to build that cushion on his lead. Pays off when you cross the finish line all by yourself.
The 88 car didn't do anything to improve his standing with the other drivers out there.
That certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should be fun to watch over the next couple of races to see what develops.
Well, for I think the second time in 3 years, we win the Bud Shootout. Amazing way to start off the year anyway. I forget, is our skin going to be just Dale Jarrett as well? No, actually it doesn't. That does not look like Dale Jarrett. Got it. 2007 Bud Shootout winners there. This race is so stupid. Like, what even is this race in this game? Or at least on the 25% level anyway. Granted, it would take too much time to test all these races or whatnot, but why do they do this themselves? The AI does. Well, for the 0th time this season, because it's not an official win, we sing Ode to Joy. We got $200,000 in the bank. That's good for us. It was Waltrip that came in 2nd, Harvick 3rd, Kurt Busch 4th, Martin 5th, Jeff Burton 6th. So that's really good for Roush, finishing 4th, 5th, and 6th. The fantasy driver finished 7th, Ricky Craven 8th, Benson 9th, and Johnson 10th. Our man did not do well. He finished 19th. Yikes. And basically last of the lead drivers anyway. So not good there. Well, here we are. Start of our actual 2007 season coming up in the next episode, of course. And as always, what a dumb race the Bud Shootout always is. I hope you all enjoyed that one. And as always, if you like what you saw here, if you like the choice of team that we decided to go for, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Of course, we're getting close to that 500 subscriber live stream. Of course, gotta make sure we get ourselves ready for that. So get those comments thinking about like what game you want me to stream the Daytona 500 on. Remember, it could be any NASCAR game, period. Whether it be as good as this game or as trash as 21 Ignition or even Heat Evolution. I know there's a mod for out there, Heat at De-Evolution. I've heard it was like so much fun looking at that. Anyway, I've seen What If play. I've seen I believe it was Real Radman also playing it as well. So yeah, if you liked what you saw here, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, we'll see you in the next one where we kick off our final season.